And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We are live and coming to you live proudly atop the turf. It's AJ Gonzalez. We're back for another season of Pope Prep action right here on the Cardinal Network Pope Prep. The best in the biz, we're all back, including Mr. Jeffrey Andrew Sarazina and the gang. We are here, we are live, we are ready to go, ladies and gentlemen, as today we open things off to see our girls varsity soccer team as today. It is the Pope Francis Cardinals taking on the Athol Bears. I'm AJ Gonzalez, the voice of the Cardinals, bringing you this live exclusive action right here on Pope Prep. Today, Cardinals looking to take care of business versus Athol to start the season. We can't be more happier to say that we're ready to go to start this season off. And it's been a long time coming, and we're glad we're here. To start today, Cardinals will work left to right. Athol will work right to left. Going to be interesting to see how this new Cardinal team looks without all the seniors leaving and a new bunch of freshmen coming in, including Riley Longo, who gets the call tonight in goal wearing number 33. Freshman, going to be interesting to see how she looks early on. You can tell where this team's going to go from there. According to rumors and speculation from around my local town, Ludlow, Massachusetts, this team is pretty good, Pope Francis, coming off a 4-1 defeat of my Ludlow team. That's good for me. Anyways, Pope Francis looking today to take care of business versus Athol. Athol is looking to be just about ready. Let's get you looking at the Pope Francis starting lineup here. Riley Longo will start in goal, like I said. Stephanie Caesar wearing number 19, the junior. She's on defense. Brenna Sears on defense as well as senior. Gabriella Fial, sophomore. She's on defense. Colette Thayer on defense as well, wearing number 13. Nora Walsh, number 27 at mid. Gabriella Sterlacci wearing number 17. Maeve Trammell, the freshman. The Trammell family bloodline continues to run this school, wearing number 22. Sarah Salai at mid, wearing number 3, the senior. Maeve O'Sullivan, the senior, number 11. And the unmistakable Isabella Meadows, wearing number 15, the striker. And we are ready to go. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back. We're live. Stay tuned. It's Pope Prep, because it is now. And now we begin with the Cardinals trying to get it going here early on, but Athol is going to try to get in the way. But Mabel Sullivan's quickly going to say, Nora Walsh going to try to chip it back. Cardinals with the nice passing again. Here's Stephanie Caesar, the anchor on the back of the defense for the Cardinals, trying to move it up now. Shaking and baking across the 50, feeding over to Fialo. Fialo moving it around. Here's Sarah Salai. Salai trying to chip into the Cardinals. Here they come, trying to do something there with Sterlacci, but got in the way. Salai will try to get it back, trying to chip it up to Fialo. Here's Fialo, but before she can do anything, the ref says nope. That'll be Athol ball. Offsides on Pope Francis. Excellent to be back. You're going to see many of our new camera angles here today as we begin a new era here on Pope Prep. On this YouTube page, thank you for joining us. Reminder to subscribe to our content and like this content for more like it. We love doing this, so we hope you like watching it. Cardinals have the ball. They'll throw it in now. It's Gabby Fialo, the sophomore, trying to hit Gabriella Sterlacci, but Athol quickly there with some presence, but the Cardinals are able to recoup and get the ball right back. Cardinals showing the passing early on. Again, folks, 2 halves for girls soccer, 2 40-minute halves, that is. Here's Brenna Sears. Sears on the right side, your right side, coming in. She's shaking and baking, trying to find O'Sullivan, but that pass was going nowhere, and it will be Athol ball. When we weren't paying attention there, Colette Thayer tried to kick that ball, but it went nowhere, almost hit Miss Myers in the face. But anyways, we'll roll on here on Pope Prep. So glad to have you back with us. Just an incredible atmosphere today. Beautiful soccer weather. It's just sunny, perfect. Not too hot, not too cold. Just perfect soccer weather. As we like to say here on Pope Prep. Sterlacci trying to move it up. Here's Meadows already. The unmistakable one. All the way. Here she comes. A shot. That's in. What do you know? Isabella Meadows starts the year off with a bang. Pope Francis. Just like that, they jump up 1-0. Isabella Meadows, the train is rolling again. And just like that, the Cardinals lead by a score of 1-0. Bada bing, bada boo, Meadows is on the board. Going to be a long day for Athol if they can't figure out the mystery that is Bella Meadows. Cardinals trying to move it up. Sterlacci trying to get the Cardinal offense rolling again. In case you're just joining us, Meadows just put one in like usual, doing her thing. 1-0 Cardinals lead. Here comes Athol trying to do something, but not before the leg of Stephanie Caesar says, "Yeah," and says no. But Athol will try to get it back. Sarah Salai trying to play some intimidating defense. Fiala will try to help out. Rolls right back to Athol. Like I said, folks, exciting seasons here on the way on Pope Prep. You're going to see boys soccer, girls soccer, fall sports. We can't wait to bring it to you. Meanwhile, let's focus on the action here on the field as Sarah Salai's got it on the left side. Oh, nice spinorama, breaking those ankles early on. As Athol tries to put it in their own net, but it goes just past the outstretched reach of the keeper for Athol. Interesting, folks. So our new camera this year, exciting to see this new angle. We are showing you from the rooftop of the press box. Just incredible technology that we have now at Pope Francis. As we roll on, it'll be the first corner of the game here for Pope Francis. It'll be Salai will try to kick it in, try to find somewhere in the box to go with it, but instead Athol will try to run it out and try to make a play, but it rolls right back to the Cardinals, and here they come. Salai trying to jip it in. Oh, look out. Oh, my goodness gracious. The goaltender for Athol didn't even see it coming, and just like that, the Cardinals have another goal. Fiala puts it in for the Cardinals. Just like that, with a blink of an eye, the Cardinal offense, rat-tat-tat, they start, and it is 2-0 already here in favor of Pope Francis. How about that? Athol just trying to do something, but they give up as the pass there to Olivia Horgan was just out of her outstretched reach. Cardinals will take the ball on a throw-in. Cardinals giving the home fans something to look forward to this season, already up by a score of 2-0. For some reason, our main scoreboard has not updated, but we'll figure that one out. Meanwhile, Cardinals looking to do something. There's Stellaci trying to move it up the field. She's shaking and baking, trying to move it up again, trying to find Sarah Salai on that left side, but that one will roll out of bounds. Fans piling in here today. This afternoon to see the Pope Francis Cardinals. First looks of the team, they look A-OK. We were interested to see Riley Longo, but hasn't gotten many looks thus far here through the first 5 minutes. Sure, the looks will come soon. Fall sports, we're ready again, folks. Can't believe it's back. Summer flew by, but we're glad to be here. Sarah Salai trying to do something as we have our first taste of the turf this year. Brooklyn Hopkins tastes the turf. So she'll get some 20-yard line in her mouth today. That ball will go out of bounds. It'll be Pope ball. Fiala will throw it in. Finding Stellaci. Stellaci trying to move it up to Meadows again. Here comes Meadows with that awesome speed, cutting up the left side, trying to cut to the middle. Meadows still on the ball. A shot. That's 2. And a goal. Man, oh man, oh man. Gets worse and worse and worse for Athol. And it's a 3-0 start for Pope Francis, just like that. Bella Meadows, 2 goals already. Barely through 6 minutes of this game, Bella Meadows, 2 goals. I like that ratio. Meadows trying to get in there, trying to make a play. Cardinals lead 3-0. So Meadows a goal here in the 7th minute already. Just sensational stuff from Meadows, sensational stuff from the Cardinals here early on. Athol, not really sure what's going on with them. As we get our first looks of Maeve Turmel. So Turmel, the bloodlines continue to run through the Turmel family. A soccer product from the Turmels. Moving it up As we get back here on the field with Gabby Sterlacci, she'll try to cut out the left side again to Salai. Salai trying to stay on side, trying to keep that ball in play. She does. Nice play there by Salai. Trying to find something, trying to find Fialo. Fialo just going to try to kick it in somewhere. Nora Walsh is going to try to boot it over to Sterlacci. Sterlacci with a shot, and a save will be made by Athol. In case you're just joining us, Cardinals have come out flying. Cardinals 3-0 lead. 2 goals courtesy of Meadows and a goal courtesy of Gabby Fialo. So Pope Francis. How about that? You know, I like winter sports because of hockey and all, but fall sports may be the best time for me as broadcaster. It's great weather, never complaining. O'Sullivan's going to try to kick it into somebody, but it goes nowhere, as Athol will try to just clear it out of their own zone for the first time here in the first about 8 minutes here in this game. Here's Caesar. Stephanie trying to move it up to Nora Walsh. Walsh trying to do a little chip pass over to Fialo, but that one's heading to the fence. It'll be Athol ball. Pope Francis again trying to move it around. Nothing there. Athol now will try to take it back, but again, Pope Francis with a great wall of red, as we like to say here in Cardinal land. Here's Caesar. Caesar trying to move it around. Here come the Cardinals. It's Noah Walsh. Walsh, sophomore. Trying to hit Termel, the freshman. Termel over to Sears. Sears finding O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan can't keep it in, however, and that'll be Athol ball. Ouch, says the head of Maeve Termel. That ball, the throw-in went off her head, but winds up on the cleats of Athol, but not for long, as Brenna Sears says, no, no, no. Rush is over, as Brenna will try to do something, try to keep it in bounds. Then will trickle out, and Athol will have possession for the first time, and essentially really here in this game in Pope territory. May not be for long as the big wall of Brenna Sears comes in. O'Sullivan trying to help out. Athol trying to pass it around, maybe trying to get a shot on goal, and a shot here. Ooh, and that one goes off the side of the net. Close chance there for Athol. Closest they've gotten to a goal. The results are nothing. 3 substitutions coming in here for Pope Francis. Kira Fitzgerald, Olivia Dolan, Lily Hayes. The trio of juniors coming in. Gabby Fialo, Sarah Salai, and Maeve Termel will take seats. And the Cardinals will have possession. Here's Stephanie Caesar. Just about 30 minutes left to go here in the first half. Cardinals have pounced on a 3-0 lead this far. Here's Caesar carrying up the left side. Here she comes. She is flying up the left side. Trying to move it up quickly to Lily Hayes. Here's Hayes. She's going to get to that ball. She's got it. Trying to kick it in the middle somehow, some way. Can that trickle in? Maybe, maybe. Oh, and Athol gets a little bit lucky there. Fitzgerald kicking it back here. A shot. That one goes off at the Athol defender. Chaos in the crease. Cardinals trying to pounce. Meadows looking for that hat trick here in the first 10 minutes. But things are eventually calmed down, but they kick it back here. A shot here, and it's in! Gabby Sterlacci putting it in, making this game even worse now. It is a 4-0 lead for Pope Francis.
Meadows looking for that hat trick here in the first 10 minutes.
As we watch this replay of that bullet into the back of the net.
Just incredible.
Camera angles this year, you're going to be able to see right here on Pope Prep, as it is Sterlacci putting it in to make an exclamation point on this 4-0 lead here thus far. I'm not sure what the game plan or the strategy was for Athol, but let me tell you, it's not working. You can just look at the scoreboard to figure that one out. I'm no rocket scientist, but I can see things when they happen. O'Sullivan trying to get in there, trying to make a play on that ball, but instead she winds up on the turf. But, oh, it is a turf rampage this far, as Fitzgerald stuffs one of the Athol middies to the turf. Here's Caesar. Caesar trying to move it up. Here comes Sterlacci, the goal scorer. Back to Olivia Dolan. Left side, trying to move it around. Hayes, back to Dolan. Dolan going to shape it into Lily Hayes. Here comes Hayes. Rolling around the left side, trying to hit Sterlacci. Sterlacci's going to run as hard as she can, trying to get to that ball. But It will roll all the way down the turf and into the track. "4-0 the score here thus far. 28:40 left to go now in this first half. Athol trying to move it in somehow, some way, but they can't do that very well. Stephanie Caesar on defense says, Trying to move it in the Hayes. Here comes Lily Hayes, moving it back. Comes Sterlacci over to Walsh. Nora Walsh. Brenna Sears has got it. Sears moving it in. Nice passing here from the Cardinals. Just the triangles are all over the place. As the Cardinals will try to chip it in to Maeve O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan's going to win the race to that ball. She will. Maybe trying to cut it to the middle here, but instead it'll roll out of bounds. And that means it will be Athol ball. Another trio of Cardinal substitutions about to make their season debuts on home turf. Mae Fitzgerald coming in. Maddie O'Sullivan coming in. Sophia DeRose coming in. Maeve O'Sullivan, Stephanie Caesar, and Gabby Sterlacci coming out.
Can you customize this multi-view? Yes. Can you make it just the program up? You see all the other stuff.
Game has been a rout thus far. Cardinals looking to add another to this stacked day. Here's Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald moving in the Meadows. Meadows trying to trickle it back now. Here comes a shot from the Cardinals. Can that go in? Oh, out the post there. That was close. Thought it was going to be an easy save, but Mae Fitzgerald had a nice scoring opportunity there. But it did hit the post. So one less for Pope Francis. Could have easily gone in, but the post says no. Here's Meadows just trying to do a little chip pass, but it avails to no one. Cardinals yet looking to add another, trying to make it a 5-0 lead. Jeez Louise. Cardinals trying to move it in. Sears going back. Cardinals nice passing. Here's Walsh moving it back again. Comes Thayer. Thayer's going to try to look somewhere. She's got Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald trying to chip pass it up to Walsh. Walsh trying to find Meadows. Here she comes, trying to get to that ball. She's just going to try to do it herself. Here she comes to the right side. She want to look to cross it in, but that will go all the way to the back of the track. And we'll stay on the track. For 4-0 Pope Francis lead. It'll be a goal kick here for Athol. Thank you, those of you who are watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. Those always matter. And Meadows is going to try to do something again. Meadows cutting to the left side. She'll try to trickle it back here. A shot. And that will go off the side of the net. So, again, Athol catching another break. Still 4-0 Cardinals. Athol just trying to get something together here in this first half. It has just been a miserable effort for them thus far. Athol fans that did show up are left speechless right now. Can't believe what they're seeing. Another corner here coming in for Pope Francis. This time I believe it'll be Brenna Sears doing the honors. She'll fire it in, trying to maybe find Meadows, but it'll trickle back to Olivia Dolan. Dolan having a hard time, took a weird bounce on her, but she'll chip it back again. Here's Walsh. Walsh trying to get in there, trying to make a play. Still trying to make a play there was Walsh. And now trying to make the play for is Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald trying to do something, but it rolls back to Thayer. There's Thayer. Moving it back to Dolan. Dolan just trying to keep it in, but she cannot. A little frustrated there, but she'll move on. Athol trying to move it in. Olivia Dolan trying to make up for the mistake. trying to get some outside assistance from Lily Hayes, but instead Lily Hayes will have to wait. The Cardinals will have to try to get it back. Cardinals have got it. Here's Kira Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald moving it up nicely to Lily Hayes. Here comes Hayes. Hayes trying to maybe cross it in. Here she comes, trying to do something. Stopping on a dime. Shaking and baking is Lily Hayes, trying to find an outlet, but can only find an outlet to Athol. Cardinals have had all the offense and all the answers thus far. Athol has just been sitting here waiting. Even the saves for Athol have been a problem, just not being able to hang on, just giving juicy rebounds to Pope Francis, and they have feasted thus far. Here's Hayes. Hayes trying to find Meadows somehow, some way. Meadows, stop on a dime, breaking ankles. A shot, off the post. Wow, what moves by Bella Meadows. Jeez Louise. Meadows trying to kick it back in again and trying to find Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald trying to get in there. Athol goalie really doesn't know what's going on. It'll roll all the way back to Athol. It'll be a corner kick. So another corner.
Meadows, stop on a dime, breaking ankles. A
All
shot,
of the answers thus
off
far.
the post.
Halfway through this first
Wow,
half.
what moves by...
Athol trying to make a play on it again. Cardinals looking to get in there as well. Here's Sears trying to find Meadows somehow. Meadows is trying to make a play there. Meadows trying to do something maybe. Dolan trying to kick it in. A shot. Can that go in? Will it go in? Fitzgerald just says, I'll take in leftovers. 5-0 for Pope Francis. Wow. Domination. Domination. I believe we have a timeout called on the field. Not sure if that was Pope Francis or Athol, but we'll take a break. We'll take a pause. Clock stopped. 22:04 left to go in this first half. Cardinals up big time on Athol by a score of 5-0.
Meadows is trying to make a play there.
Meadows, do something maybe. Dolan trying to kick it in. A shot. Can that go in? Will it go in? Fitzgerald just says, I'll take in leftovers. 5-0. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 5-0. Pope Francis domination, ladies and gentlemen, at its finest. Left to right, move the Cardinals again. If I'm the Athol coach during that timeout, I have no idea what I'd say to my team. Just been an atrocious performance, to say the least. Been a tough outing here for Athol thus far. Maybe trying to get a goal on the board, trying to turn things around a bit. We'll see what they can do. Chris Sitnick has checked into the game. Meadows has taken a seat. Shots on target, abysmal for Athol. That's really all you need to know. Pope Francis has just dominated this game in case you're just joining us. 5-0, they lead. Day to forget for Athol this far. But they can make it a day to remember very fast. Here's Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald trying to slice and dice it around. Cardinals trying to make a play. There's Hayes. Hayes trying to just do something potentially. Here come the Cardinals. Trying to chip it around. Here's there over to Dolan. Dolan. Moving it up come the Cardinals. Just hard for any movement to come this far. Cardinals will try to move it up again. Here comes Hayes. Hayes trying to find Fitzgerald, but just a little tough. Athol trying to play with a little bit of heart here, just trying to get something they can be proud of. Here's Hayes. Hayes trying to maybe do something over to Sitnik. Going to be a little bit tough too right now. Here's Pope Francis. Again, trying to do something, trying to make it a 6-0 lead. Man, oh man, that's a abysmal first half if that were to happen. Game essentially over. Hayes, try to move it in a little bit. Nothing going. Here's the first good rush really of the game right now for Athol. Here they come. They'll stop on a dime. They'll try to fire something here. But a save is quickly made by Riley Longo. Longo will just kick it deep down the field. But the Cardinals trying to get there. A little bit slow there. But Fitzgerald will eventually take it in. Here comes Kira. Kira trying to find Chris Sitnik. Sitnik trying to find the ball again. Cardinals trying to make a play. Here they come. Here's Walsh. Walsh just trying to move it up the field. Back and forth these teams go now with possession. Stephanie Caesar about getting ready to come into this game. Sullivan just trying to move it up. Here come the Cardinals once again. It's Hayes. Hayes trying to do a little chip pass down the field. Hayes is going to have to run all the way down the field for that one. Not much going. Hayes. Good effort there to make Athol just dish it out and get rid of the ball. Stephanie Caesar will come in, which means that for the first time today, Colette Thayer will take a seat. Here's Mae Fitzgerald. Trying to maybe move it into Hayes somehow, some way. But it will be a corner. Or will it be? Let's see. No, it'll be a throw-in. It'll be Olivia Dolan throwing it in. My apologies, folks. Walsh. Walsh has got it. Trying to move it in. Walsh just trying to fire a shot there. And the save will be made by Athol. One of the few bright spots at this point in the first half for Athol as another victim of the turf comes through. It's been a turf tasting contest for Athol. Who can taste it more? Has been the question. Fiala streaking up the right side. Here she comes. There's Gabby trying to do a little crisscross applesauce over to Sophia. Here's DeRose trying to make a play there, but Athol will eventually take it. Cardinals trying to just move it around here. Here's Walsh. Here's Caesar. Sullivan trying to move it into Sophia. Nothing going. Fitzgerald. Here comes Sophia. Trying to maybe set up something here. Sophia just trying to cross it to the middle. Trying to find Chris Sitnick maybe, potentially. But Chris Sitnick denied the opportunity to score there. Cardinals going to need some defense. Here's Caesar. Moving it around are the Cardinals now. Fialo. Fialo's got it over to Walsh. There's Noah Walsh moving it up to Fitzgerald. Here's Sophia moving in. Here she comes. Right side, charging at the right side of the field. She'll cut on a dime. Looking around, trying to find something here. It'll go to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald with a blast and a shot, and it goes in. Six nothing. Wow, 6-0 lead it is for Pope Francis. Man, oh man, this game is out of control. Man, oh man, Cardinals making this game a lot worse. 6-0. And most of the starters now are on the bench. My goodness gracious. Here's Fialo moving it in. Try to find O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan will chip it back to Longo. Sullivan's got it now. Here's Dolan. Moving it up to Lily Hayes. Lily Hayes, the junior. Trying to find Chris Sitnick, the senior. Here's Dolan. Dolan chipping it back to Caesar. Caesar. Dolan. Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald to Dolan. But goes off of the shin of Dolan and will roll out of bounds. Fans have packed this place pretty good for the opening game of our season. Cardinals are going to make some plays here. Cardinals on defense trying to do just that. And here come the Cardinals again. Blazing speed here from Gabby Fialo. Look at her go. She's at the 40-yard line. It's like a running back. Just trying to move it up the field. She keeps going and going and going until Athol, the numbers just simply were just too much. Cardinal starters getting ready to come back in. That's not good news for Athol at all. Cardinals still trying to move it in here. A shot and a save made by Athol. Substitutions coming in now. O'Sullivan, Salai, Meadows, and Sears will all be coming in. DeRose, May Fitzgerald, Olivia Dolan, Lily Hayes all coming out. So quick substitution there from the Cardinals. Business time, I guess. Coach Messier wants more on this lead. 12:40 left to go. Meadows trying to find a way to get in there, but a save will eventually be made by Athol. About 12 minutes left to go here in this first half, and coming up at the halftime show, we'll bring it to you live here up in the booth. And at halftime, we'll be talking about this game. Looking forward to the second half of this one. Looking forward to the game tomorrow. Looking forward to all the games here in the fall season. That's all coming up. Stay tuned. The Pope Prep Halftime Show. 6-0, the score here. In case you're just joining us, you haven't missed much. It's just been a Cardinal, Cardinal blow. Just blowing out the Bears today. Meadows trying to get in there, trying to make some sort of a play. Athol just trying to play with a little bit of heart here, trying to at least put one goal on the board before this will end. Meadows trying to move it in. Cardinals trying to play some defense on Athol. It's been the defensive and offensive show for the Cardinals, and it's been the absolutely nothing show for Athol thus far. You could sum it up just like that. Bang. Stoppage here. Be a throw-in for Athol. My mistake. Clock still running. Here's Meadows. Meadows shaking and baking and breaking ankles as Meadows. Isabella Meadows, does she have a hat trick in her? No, she defers to pass. A shot here from Salai. Absolutely perfect. Touchdown and the extra point on the board for the Cardinals. 7-0. Sarah Salai puts it in. You thought Meadows was going to shoot, and she said, I'm passing. And just like that, 7-0 is the lead. If the remaining Athol fans haven't gotten home already, that's the cue to leave. Dagger has been placed. 7-0.
Unless maybe that's processing. There were two blue bars that showed up next to the above the 0-0. So that is audio. So why is it?
Here's Salai. Moving it up to Fialo. Here's Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald trying to somehow hit Salai again, but not going to work out. Cardinals trying to make it 8. Meadows a shot and a save will barely be made by Athol. And Athol will just try to kick it in. Here's it showed over to Trammell. Trammell back to Meadows, and Meadows over to Trammell. Trammell, Meadows, Trammell, Meadows. Oh, Athol got in the way. But Salai will try to eventually get the ball back. Cardinals still trying to make a play. Here's Salai again. Salai moving into Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald kicking it down to Fialo. Fialo just trying to keep it in. A shot here. Will it go in? Oh! Sitnick just misses the opportunity to make it 8-0. And more subs coming in. Lily Hayes. Colette Thayer coming in, and Maddie O'Sullivan and Kira Fitzgerald will come out. as we roll on, Pope Francis, command, command, command. Sly, Meadows, they've all been all over the place. It's been just too much to handle for Athol. Here's Fialo. Fialo moving it in. Here's Trammell. Trammell just trying to find Sidnick or Meadows, one of the two, but they will eventually roll to the keeper for Athol. Caesar making a play there. Caesar trying to do something, but Athol will eventually take over, and here they come, trying to stop on a dime, trying to make something happen up the field, trying to put on that X-ray vision maybe. Cardinals trying to get in the way, trying to make that as difficult as possible once again. Nice passing here from Athol. They'll try to move it up the left side. Stopping on a dime is Athol now, just trying to look for somewhere to go where the big, mean Cardinal machine comes in. And it's Meadows with that breakaway speed, trying to find Sidnick. Just trying to do something there. Meadows looking for that ball again. She's got it. Here she comes. Meadows. Can she go all the way? Coast to coast. What else do we have to say? A shot and a save and a rebound. And Meadows eventually put it in. No. Oh. Good scoring chances there for the Cardinals, but one of the few times in this game it results in nothing. Here's O'Sullivan trying to move it up to Meadows. Here's Bella Meadows just trying to do a behind the foot pass. Here's Trammell. That shot is going to sail over the soccer net, almost hit the field goal post, but about 6 minutes to go in this first half that has been a sleep show for Athol, but Pope has been ready to go and awake. Athol making substitutions as we speak. Athol looking to kick it in. Here's Trammell. Trammell trying to find something. But it'll roll back to the Cardinals. Here's Caesar. Caesar finding Willie Hayes. Hayes says, hey, okay. Over to Trammell. Trammell says, I got it. Over to Meadows. Meadows trying to find Sidnick. Here comes Chris Sidnick all alone. She score, will she? That ball is still up for grabs, but eventually Sidnick cannot put it in. Fialo moving it into Caesar. Caesar working it back now. Here come the Cardinals. It's Sears. Brenna Sears. She's got it. Moving it up to O'Sullivan, but it's out of her reach again. And we'll roll out of bounds. Athol trying to move it in, but Bella Meadows again in the way. Here comes Meadows with that breakaway speed. Here she comes, looking around. Can she fire it in? Oh, off the post. Rebound. Bella Meadows still trying to get in there. Cardinals trying to make a play around it. Salai keeps it alive. Trammell trying to find Sidnick maybe, potentially. A shot here. Ball's up for grabs. Chaos in the crease there ensuing. And that ball will roll out of bounds. It'll be a corner for the Cardinals. Another one for Pope Francis. Third corner kick of this match for Pope Francis. And the shot here coming in, trying to find something in the crease. Nothing more really going. Fiala just going to try to lob it up, trying to find a head ball maybe. There's Sears. There's Meadows. Meadows, a shot and a save is made by Athol, but they had to cover up quickly. Bella Meadows was lurking for the hat trick. Here's Sidnick. Sidnick trying to do something here. We'll all the way onto the track. Substitutions coming in here. Sophia DeRose. May Fitzgerald. Stalachi and Dolan coming in as 4 Cardinals take seats. Nora Walsh, Sarah Salai, Maeve O'Sullivan, and Maeve Trammell. Bella Meadows. Here she comes again. Moving it around. Here she comes. Trying to find Sitnik maybe. Athol on the way. About 2 minutes and 10 seconds left to go here in this first half. Here's Hayes. Hayes just trying to do a little bit of something. Cardinals, nice passing here early on.
Okay, 149 going. So you ready for your halftime show?
Fialo moving it in to Fitzgerald. Fialo, shot, and a save is made by Athol. They'll cover up. 1:33 left to go now in this first half. There's Dolan. Cardinals just trying to move it around. Here's Fialo. Fialo's got it. Dolan trying to get in there, trying to make a play, but she cannot. Athol trying to move it up. Sears gets in the way again. Here's Brenna. That ball deflects off the Athol cleat and roll out of bounds. Time ticking away. Sears over to Meadows. Here's DeRose. Trying to get to Meadows. Dolan. Time ticking. Tick, tick, tick says the time. Dolan. Over to May Fitzgerald. Here's May Fitzgerald. A shot. Can that go in? No. Just to the right of the goal. Four and 3, 2 and 1. That is how we will end the first half of play. So, at the end of one half, the story has been Pope Francis. The not-so-good story, the bad story, has been over with Athol. They have to figure it out and figure it out fast. 7-0 is the lead for Pope Francis. Coming up, the halftime show. We'll bring it to you live up here from the booth. Stay tuned, Pope Rep. Keep it locked. You know the drill. This is where the champions play. Welcome back here, ladies and gentlemen. Our score at halftime, 7-0 in favor of the Pope Francis Cardinals. Thus far, to say the least, it's been the offensive showing here for Pope Francis. Meadows has been doing a lot of the scoring, along with the variety of other Cardinals, including Fialo and Salai. Athol, I'm not really sure what's going on here. I mean, down 7-0. I don't know what the feeling is. That has got to be like one of the worst feelings I could ever even imagine about. Telling your team you're down 7-0, can we just get one goal? And that would be sensational if they were able to do it. 7-0 the score. Athol, just not a very good showing. Pope Francis, on the other hand, it has been absolutely spectacular. Every opportunity that Athol has been shut down quickly by the defense, and worst case scenario, it's been shut down by Riley Longo, who's very much stood out in the limited opportunities that she's gotten here thus far. Cardinals have been dominating play thus far. It's been a Cardinal showcase thus far, and it's just been incredible. I mean, Meadows just continues with the historic pace. I mean, she has been incredible here in her time at Pope Francis. The striker, the unmistakable Bella Meadows, that is. 2 goals already here today. Sterlacci netting 1, Fialo netting 1, and a variety of other Cardinals helping along the way. So, at halftime here, 7-0. I would make it longer, folks, but the Cardinals have made it shorter for me, just because there's been really nothing to talk about other than Cardinal dominance. Coming up, we got the second half. That's all coming up, folks. Stay tuned, Pope Prep. Make sure to like and subscribe to our content as well for more incredible Pope Francis content. I'll see you at the start of the second half. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Our score at halftime. Cardinals 7, Bears 0. It has been a happy story on one side and a not-so-good story on the other side as we welcome you back here to beautiful Springfield, Massachusetts on this Thursday evening/afternoon, whatever you want to call it. AJ Gonzalez, the voice of the Cardinals, bringing you this live exclusive action. You know the drill right here on Pope Prep. All right, for the Cardinals, A+. For the Athol Bears, first half, fail. That is as simple as you can describe a 7-0 lead in the great game of soccer. We're ready to go. Second half underway. 40 minutes of more fun. Pope Francis Soccer is here. We're live. Pope Prep. Meanwhile, Cardinals is just trying to do something here. Here they come. Cardinals now moving right to left. Athol going the opposite way, going from left to right.
And the ball's out of shot.
Here's Meadows. Meadows trying to make a hat trick. Here she comes, right side. Looking for more. She's got it. Nice pass over to O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan just trying to fire one in on goal, but it wrinkles off the side of the net. Seven 0. Pope Francis leads.
So that tapping, so that each of the camera angles has a different keypad.
There's O'Sullivan. Sullivan trying to move it up somehow, some way to Nora Walsh. There's O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan moving it around. Here come the Cardinals again, looking to make it 8-0. Can someone say blowout? That's what this game has been.
Blow out. Yes, someone.
Another corner coming in here for Pope Francis. It'll be Brenna Sears taking the corner again. Shout out to the fans that are still here in attendance for our Pope Francis Cardinals as the corner trying to go in. Cardinals trying to find it. A shot here. Did it go in? No, off the post. Rebound. Kicked out to Meadows. That is dangerous, but it goes over the field goal post instead of into the back of the net. Here's Athol trying to kick it in. Meadows trying to find the ball. Here she's got it. Ooh, nice spinorama. Meadows working up the right side, trying to cross it to the middle. Here's Salai trying to do a little chip pass, but it goes just to the right side of the goal. Here's Athol just trying to move up the field quickly, but before they can, referee's whistle blows. And a quiet day here from Athol. Meadows going to intercept that pass. Here she comes. That is dangerous territory for Athol. Ewan Got to put out that fire very quickly if you're Athol, just trying to stay alive in this one. Shots on target. I can't even. This is 14-1. That is tough. So when Riley Longo has had the opportunity to make a save, she has. Just the one shot on target. As far. Here's the Cardinals again. It's Salai. Here's Sarah Salai moving it up to Fialo. Fialo, Salai, Fialo, no. Athol trying to get in there. Fialo trying to make a play again, trying to just kick it into the middle somehow, some way to Termel. Termel will try to wing it back somewhere to that left side, trying to find Salai maybe. Yep. Salai keeping it in. Nice play. Salai shaking and baking, trying to work something in the middle. Walsh trying to make a play. Cannot. So Sullivan. O'Sullivan over to Walsh. Here's Steph Caesar. Here comes Caesar, trying to move it up a bit. Here come the Cardinals. It's Termel. Termel, can she win the foot race? No. But she gets the ball back. I'm not sure what the Athol goalie was doing there, trying to cut it to the middle now is Termel. Meadows trying to look in for leftovers, still trying to locate that ball. Shot here, did it deflect off her knee? It did, but it'll roll back to Salai. Cardinals getting good scoring chances here as Athol will just clear away for dear life. Throwing coming in for Pope. Here's Fialo, moving in the Meadows. Here's Bella Meadows, trying to maybe cut it around somehow, some way. Meadows again. Look out. Dangerous territory. Meadows, a shot. Hat trick, ladies and gentlemen. That is a hat trick, ladies and gentlemen. Bella Meadows. Uno, dos, tres. How about that for your home opener? Bella Meadows. 3 goals. Athol 0. A rout of the Bears. Essentially, any hope that Athol may have had there, silenced by Meadows. Bye-bye. See you later. Cardinals can start writing the checks on a 1-0 season. Starting out fast to these Pope Francis Cardinals. Athol trying to get in there, trying to make a play. Here's Salai. Sarah Salai moving it up. Here comes Stellaci. Stellaci trying to find Meadows again, trying to look for goal number 4. Not going to work out. Here's Walsh. Walsh moving it back to Thayer. Thayer moving it into Termel. Termel back to Walsh. Walsh. Sears. Sears, say hello to O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan right side to our far right now. Here's O'Sullivan just trying to do a little chip pass to Termel. Termel going to stop on a dime, look around, trying to maybe cut it to the middle here to O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan, Meadows, rat-tat-tat, 4 for Meadows. Absolute rout. 9-0 is the score. Yikes. This game is getting out of control fast. And now Coach Messier can go to his subs. This game is over. With a capital O. Meadows trying to make a play. It's Fialo instead. Here's Fialo up to Salai. Here's Sarah Salai. Trying to move it in for Athol. Cardinals going to have to go back. It's Caesar. Here's Stephanie Caesar. Caesar trying to move it around the Nora Walsh. Here's Walsh moving it up. Here come the Cardinals. Trying to hit Walsh maybe again, but no. Athol will now take it. Here's Caesar. Caesar moving it up to Termel. Termel to O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan trying to maybe make a play there. Sears instead will take it. Caesar. Look around, trying to go somewhere with it. Got Stellaci. Stellaci back to Caesar. Caesar, nice quick footwork. Trying to move it around to Fialo. Here's Fialo again. Going to chip it back to Longo. Lively moving it up, trying to hit Brenda Sears. Goes out of her reach. Cardinals quickly there to take it. Walsh. Walsh chipping up to Termel. Termel a little slow pass to O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan kicking it back to Sears. Sears back to Termel. Termel straight forward pass to O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan and try to streak it right down the right side of the field to Trammell. Trammell trying to leave a little drop pass back there for the Cardinals. O'Sullivan's got it. O'Sullivan. Trammell, offsides. Here come the Cardinals. Meadows. Meadows trying to kick it up. Here she comes. Is Bella Meadows trying to go all the way. Can it be goal number 5? Oh, my. Maddening performance from Isabella Meadows. That is not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, 5 for Bella Meadows. If it couldn't get any worse for Athol, it just has. Pain continues for the Bears. I think we're going to get some substitutions now coming in. Salai coming out. Trammell and Fialo coming out as well. We're going to see Fitzgerald, Hayes back in this game. It is 10-0. Caesar kicks that one into the Cardinals bench. Ouch, says Sarah Salai, who was a recipient of the Caesar dish into the bench. As Athol now will try to do something up the field, but before they can, it goes out of bounds on them. Pain continues. 30 minutes to go in this game. Here's Caesar. Moving it up to Walsh. Here's Meadows again, trying to make it number 6. Meadows cutting around and scrambling. Here she comes. A shot. Just going to chip it up to Hayes. Oh, and Hayes just misses the net. Oof. Good scoring chances created by the Cardinals. A sea of subs coming in now. Mae Fitzgerald, Sophia DeRose, Maddie O'Sullivan, Chris Sitnick coming in, Steph Caesar, Nora Walsh, Maeve O'Sullivan, and Bella Meadows all coming out. Just taking care of business at Pope Francis right now. Here's Sears, moving it back. Cardinals, nice passing. Here's Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald to Fitzgerald, tried to make that a thing, but didn't really work out there. Here comes Pope Francis, trying to chip it up the field. Here's Hayes. Lily Hayes has got it. There she is, trying to kick it around to Sitnick. Sitnick goes out of her reach. Sitnick trying to fire it in somehow, some way, but a save made by Athol. Cardinal route today. These games are not that fun to broadcast, unfortunately, but I'll take a Cardinal W anytime I can get one. Athol now just trying to get a little something here onto the board. Well, something to be proud of, but it's been a little bit to be proud of thus far for Athol. Clearly an overmatching here today. Beautiful day, however, here at Pope Francis. Sunny skies. It's soccer. You can tell fall's here. September's here. NFL season kicks off tonight. That's always good for me. But more importantly here, the soccer season has kicked off, and it's kicked off with a 10-0 lead for Pope. You know, sources close to this team told me that they were going to be good this year for Pope. Beating Ludlow 4-1, that means you're pretty serious at soccer if you're beating them at their own game. But Cardinals have done that, and this team looks to be good this year. Here come the Cardinals. This is Sears. Sears. Trying to move it up. DeRose tried to make a play on that pass, but could not. They'll roll out of bounds. Coming up tomorrow, big game for Pope Francis. Big game for Catholic supremacy tomorrow. St. Mary's comes in tomorrow, taking on Pope Francis. Meanwhile, Fitzgerald puts it in again. 11-0 is the lead for Pope Francis. Cardinals having a nice day here today. Good way to kick things off this season for them.
So don't worry terribly much about getting it.
Rough start for Athol. Meanwhile, Sitnick trying to put it in, trying to make it an even bigger lead, but eventually Athol will take possession. There's Pope Francis looking for yet another, to say the least. Most Cardinal starters are out on the bench, just smiling and laughing right now. It's been all giggles right now for Pope Francis. Here's Fitzgerald. Dolan. O'Sullivan. Stalachi. Just moving up a bit. That ball will go out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for Athol. They'll quickly try to throw in, getting numbers on these Cardinals. But again, the big bad Cardinals just coming in. Trying to wreck this game for Athol. Athol now looking to play some defense. They'll cover up for the save. Cardinals trying to locate that ball. Again, folks, so glad to have you with us here. This fall sports season is going to be so much fun. I mean, boys soccer, that's always great. We can already start doing our advertising for some of the games. Coming up September 23rd, that'll be a Friday. We have family night. That is going to be the biggest soccer game of our season. Longmeadow comes into town. Always serious business. Boys soccer. Longmeadow, September 23rd. You won't want to miss it. If you're around the globe, watch us here on Pope Prep. If not, well, you got to come down to see it. It's the one game you got to be at every year. It's family night. It's soccer night. It's Pope Francis. Soccer night is here. Pope Prep on YouTube. Cardinals looking to do something here. It's Dolan. Cardinals moving it up now, but before they can, Sterlacci is taken to the ground by Athol. Here's Sears. Brenna Sears. Moving it up. Here come the Cardinals. Fitzgerald. The Rose trying to get there. Sears has got it. Trying to ship it in, maybe, potentially. Here comes Pope Francis. Just trying to add in yet another, but to no avail. 11-0 Cardinals lead on Athol. Not so good performance today from Athol, but at the end of the day, when you come here to play Pope Francis, it's serious business. Here's Pope Francis. Hayes trying to get to that ball. No avail. Pope Francis looking to add yet another. Less than 20 minutes left to go in this match today. Match day one soon to be complete. Cardinals moving it up. Here's Lily Hayes. Lily Hayes moving it up. Here come the Cardinals. Sterlacci. Sterlacci trying to cut it to the middle, trying to find Sitnik. Sitnik just try to use that big boot and try to chip it in. Hayes will fire that onto the track, and save will eventually be made. Meadows coming out. Subs coming in and out all over the place now for Pope Francis. And there's Fitzgerald moving it back to Dolan. O'Sullivan's got it. Nora Walsh has got it. There's Fitzgerald moving it up to Sitnik. Sitnik trying to get to that ball, but it goes out for outstretched reach. That ball will roll all the way out of bounds. Should be a corner coming in for Pope Francis. 11-0. Another corner coming in for Pope Francis. Cardinals looking at yet another shot here. Will deflect off the keeper for Athol. And yet it will be another corner. The corner kick show coming in here for Pope Francis. Second corner. That was the sixth of the game for Pope Francis. Walsh has got it. Nora Walsh moving it up. Trying to hit Fialo, but couldn't work out. Salai getting ready to come back into this game. And Thayer will come out. It's going to be interesting to see the Cardinals this year and all their various fall sports teams without the senior leadership from last year. New seniors have come to the table and are ready to show their leadership qualities. Class of 2022 was a memorable one. Class of 2023 trying to be as memorable.
Yeah, we are.
Andrew Sarazina among the class of 2023 getting ready to graduate here at the end of this school year. Gonna miss them, but
No, we're not.
anyways, it's Fialo. Fialo trying to do something there, the sophomore. Trying to just find that ball. Moving it into Caesar. Caesar trying to find Sitnick. That ball will sky high in the air. Cardinals going to need some defense. O'Sullivan. We'll kick it out to Sly. Moving it up to Caesar. Here's Stephanie Caesar. Caesar cutting into the middle of the Chris Sitnick. A shot. Ooh. And a save made by Athol.
Yo.
There's Caesar. Caesar moving it up. Here's Fitzgerald moving it up to Caesar. But just out of her reach. And we'll roll out of bounds. Cardinal fans still here liking what they see. Hayes trying to find that ball, but Athol will try to take it. Cardinals, nice defense. There's Pope Francis. Dolan's got it. Over to Caesar. Caesar over to Hayes. Hayes up to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald looking to get to Sitnick, but cannot. $13:21 left to go now in this game. It has been the Pope Francis show. Opening day of the fall sports season is officially here. Put the sunset onto this magical day. Cardinals looking to play some nice defense here to close this game out. Here's Caesar. Over to Dolan. Dolan kicking it back to Nora Walsh. Salai. He's got it. Over to Fialo. Fitzgerald. Fialo. Salai. Cardinals playing a nice game this far, trying to finish it out here. 11:28 left to go. Here's Caesar. Caesar quickly moving down the left side. Here she comes. Trying to cut it to the middle, maybe. Caesar shaking and baking. Can she go all the way? No. Rebound is up for the grab. Caesar's got it. Caesar, nice moves. A shot. It's blocked away by Athol. Caesar's had an outstanding game here thus far. Cardinals up 11-0. Here's Sitnick. Sitnick's got it. Moving into Caesar. Sitnick looking to do something over to Caesar. Cardinals trying to move it in somehow, some way. Here's Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald's got it over to Dolan. Here's Olivia Dolan over to Caesar. Caesar's got it back to Hayes. Lily Hayes trying to fire a shot. And it just bumps into the keeper. Here comes the Pope Francis Cardinals trying to do something on offense. Trying to get it into Dolan. Dolan just trying to do something to roll out of bounds. Here comes Pope Francis Walsh. Kick it into Pope Francis. Here they come. Fitzgerald. Here comes Sophia DeRose. Fitzgerald again. Hayes. Fitzgerald. Brenna Sears has got it. Sears. Moving in the Fitzgerald. Here's Salai. Over to DeRose. Salai again. Walsh. The passing has been on point today for Pope Francis. Here's Dolan. Cardinals trying to do something, but didn't work. Throwing here from Dolan. Cardinals trying to find it. Sears trying to keep it in on the boundary, but she could not. Here comes Pope Francis trying to play some defense now. Walsh. She's been great tonight. Walsh trying to move it up. Here's Brenna Sears. Sears can just roll all the way down the field now. Here comes Brenna. We'll just stop on the dime. Trying to find Sitnick or Fitzgerald or one of the two, but it will kick back up into the air. About 5 minutes left to go in this game here. Luckily for our friends from Athol, it's likely match day 1 for them, so they should be able to improve from here. Here's Sears, left side. She's got it. Trying to cut it to the middle maybe, just Athol in the way. Sears will take a header and try to feed it into Sitnick. Sitnick trying to fire. DeRose will try to turn around. Here's Fitzgerald trying to fire it in there, but quick and easy save is made by Athol. Sophia DeRose trying to maybe cut it to the middle again to Sitnick, but cannot. Less than 5 minutes now to go. Impressive effort here tonight from Pope Francis. Corner coming in for Salai, but it's deflected away by Athol. But Salai able to quickly try to get it back. Salai will just chip it up. Here come the Cardinals. Here's Hayes. Hayes will just try to cabal it in. It goes off the post. Rebound. Sitnick trying to get in there. She cannot. Ooh, another good scoring chance for Pope Francis. Here comes Pope Francis trying to play some good defense. They do. Walsh has been all over the place here tonight. You hear the "come on, White" from the coach down there, but it sounds like crickets up here. And we shut the windows here for the first time. For all of our broadcasts in the past, we usually have had our windows open in some form or shape, but tonight with the new technology at our hands, thanks to the tech masters, Mr. Jeffrey, Andrew, and friends, we had the opportunity. We have much better technology nowadays. And we look forward to showing you that new technology throughout the year and throughout this fall season. As this is the view right now from what you're seeing. This is the view from the top of the press box. So tippity top, this is where it is. No fence in the way. This is the sky angle of Pope Francis, if we had one of those. Here's Fitzgerald. 2:40 left to go now in this game. Hayes trying to get in there, trying to make some sort of a play. Athol will take it. Trying to kick it up the right side, maybe. Sullivan trying to get in there with a hand, but cannot. Here comes the first good scoring chance of the game for Athol. Here it comes. A shot. Oh, no, she's taken down. And will be a call? Yes, there will be. Walsh trucked her into the turf. Are we going to see a penalty? So it's not just a taste of the turf, but it's a truck into the turf. Yeah. Into the turf. And we see that stain of a body just in the turf from now on. Just the hangman and the turf. It'll be a penalty shot coming up. So Athol can break the shutout. So clock has stopped. Penalty coming up here. Can they put it in and break the shutout on Longo? Here it is. Shot. Oh, off the post. Well, if we could sum up Athol's night in one little shot, that was it. The post. 11-0. Clock just going to keep on running down. Coming up tomorrow, St. Mary's, the Battle of the Catholics. One of the most anticipated Pope games of the year. You know how they say Catholics versus draft picks for Ohio State Notre Dame games. Well, St. Mary's and Pope Francis games can be Catholics versus Catholics. I like it. I'm just a genius, folks. I'm just a genius. Anyway, Syndic's trying to put it in. Oh, she cannot. Less than a minute to go now. Coming up, we got the post-game show. We'll break down Catholics versus Catholics tomorrow. That's all coming up, folks. Stay tuned. Pope Prep. We have the Cardinals, battles of the Catholics versus the Catholics, and other things here on Pope Prep. Here's Fitzgerald trying to move it into Sears. Time's going to tick on her. Let's see if they can make it a 12-burger before this thing ends. Pope Francis, a convincing shutout win on home turf. As the time will just tick down, Pope Francis will start the season 1-0. Benches will clear, and that will be just about that. Pope Francis takes care of business at home, and they get a W on the board. The Cardinals win. The Cardinals win. And they do it in rather convincing fashion, winning by a score of 11-0. Match day 1 complete. Cardinals take care of business in resounding fashion. Coming up, we got the post-game show. Stay tuned. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 11-0, the final in this one. Athol's going to get a learning lesson here for tonight this evening. Thank you very much. Cardinals 11-0 the win. It was just that kind of night as we welcome you back up here into the press box in the right corner. This is a new feature as well, so we can put the turf in, but they can always still put me out. Oh, he's clicking in, clicking it out. But anyways, Cardinals win 11-0. It was that type of night here for Pope Francis, getting it done offensively, defensively, and in net. Just three faces of soccer. They dominated tonight. Mellow Meadows, the story of tonight's game, not one, not two, not three, not four, but 5 goals. That's right, folks. 5 goals. Tonight's player of the game by a mile. She was out there. She made the plays. She did what she had to do to win. The Cardinals did what they had to do to win. Tomorrow, coming up here on Pope Prep, it's the Battle of the Catholics. St. Mary's comes in. Pope Francis defends their home turf. We'll see you then, folks, starting tomorrow. See you then, 6:30 kickoff. I'm AJ Gonzalez, the voice of the Cardinals, saying so long from Springfield.